This is Relentless Daring on Podbean.com. Welcome to the land of bourbon and bad decisions. This is Relentless Daring, not live on Podbean.com, but still being hosted there, or checking it out on the YouTubes, as I now have a little bit of video going for me. So, just a little update as to what's been going on. This is video update number 3, quarantine day number 3, second day of actual, avoid the wife like the plague. That way the health department doesn't keep you out of work for even longer. So I know on the 26th, I can go back to work, which means I won't get to sit and do these fun little things anymore. Sadness. But anyways, all has been going well. I've been working on shaving a golden doodle. I started last night and was working some more on him today. Even a regular pair of dog trimmers, it turns out, is not the greatest thing in the world for a golden doodle. They are very thick-haired animals. I say hair, not fur, because technically they don't have fur, they have hair. Fur, like you on a standard dog or cat, will grow so long it stops growing, then it falls out and is replaced by a new one. Hair, on the other hand, as long as they're alive, it keeps growing. And if they are a tight napped type hair, such as a poodle or a derivative thereof, if it's not kept perfectly brushed all the time, it tends to turn into doggy dreadlocks, or as we call them, mats. And oh my gosh, the hard part though is getting underneath where the mat is, down to the skin, and then then once you get there, and you just a little bit at a time, because it's so thick, the clippers can only handle so much, and it's just like zip 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 zip, and just keep going, and eventually it just starts peeling off like you're shearing a sheep, and there's a giant pile of hair. And now I have a golden doodle who looks like he's wearing one muckluck, a very woolly ankle sock, and pants, because I've got like the first part of him done. I still have to get the back half and finish the front legs. Fortunately for me, he's a very even-tempered dog. He actually just said screw it and laid down and took a nap while I was working on him this afternoon, so that was good. Also, and again, the only reason I'm doing this is because, well, we're under quarantine. Can't take him to the groomer. Believe me, I'd rather spend the $120 to say, hey, groomer, take care of him. I don't care what he looks like. Just make him a smooth, happy, healthy looking dog. But yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. Some observations on things happening today. So it came out that a computer repair guy was handed a computer, not necessarily knowing who it's from or who it belongs to, but it did have a Beau Biden charity organization sticker on it. And going through it, trying to do repairs, some rather unflattering photos and possibly even video of Hunter Biden, mid-coitus with an unknown woman, and some emails that seem to suggest that, yeah, despite what Joe Biden said about not being involved in any of Hunter's business dealings, apparently, yeah, Hunter introduced the head of Burisma to Joe Biden. Allegedly, I want to make that clear. This is alleged. This is nothing confirmed. Currently, it's under investigation. The Senate is actually looking into it. It's the update I got from about 5 hours ago, also from the New York Post, who initially reported the story. But here's where it gets a little cray-cray. Apparently, Facebook and the wonderful people over at the Twitters, has decided that, with these allegations, and it could possibly be having an effect on the upcoming election, we're going to suppress this story. Wait, what? What happened to free speech? What happened to, in 2016, with allegations of Russian interference leading up to Election Day, those stories being published, stories about the Christopher Steele, now proven to be completely made up and 100% hoax of a dossier that included stories of one of the world's most renowned germaphobes having Russian hookers pee on him. All this turned out to be a hoax, which turns out it was perpetrated by someone who had been asked to leave the country at one point because he was trying to hire White House insiders to provide him information, not about the potential Trump White House, about the Obama White House. And this is just a bunch of fan fiction, air quotes, from this dude and his drinking buddies. Oh, yeah, I heard Donald Trump is really into yada, blah, blah, blah. We make up story because, vodka's good, America, yeah. Wow. So all this stuff can be spread around. But suddenly, news on another presidential candidate is starting to break and possible corruption, but we have to suppress that because we don't want misinformation to be going out there. One of the editors for the New York Post went off. This is ridiculous. And I'm sure I've seen his Twitter thread. He's not exactly a right-leaning individual, so to speak. But he was rather incensed that this story that his reporters had worked on, put together, not over the course of 5 minutes, but I'm going to presume a week or two maybe before this was, after they saw the hard drives themselves, before it was turned into the FBI. They had the opportunity to work on. And then some knucklehead from Yahoo Finance. Yeah, who do you work for? Who do you work for again? Yahoo's ever heard of that? Who puts any stock in that? I would never run anything so flimsy ever in my life. Then someone was like, bruh, is this you? Had a couple of his amazing tweets from 2016 alleging all the, running with in 2017, 2018, stuff that was later proven to be false. And there was no evidence to back it up even then, running these flimsy stories. I about broke my own PG-13 rule. Running these flimsy stories on his Twitter that he was writing, that he was sharing, because I'm so much better than you. Oh, I want to make fun of you running a flimsy story. It's like, oh, come on. It's like, smell the hypocrisy. Anywho, that's my little short rant without going into a full 1 hour episode. Again, thank you for listening. I just like to say again, I didn't bring it up last week, but this show is sponsored in part by Built Bar. They have amazing protein bars. This morning I had the cookies and cream. Oh my God. Yesterday I had one of the orange ones. It's like chocolate orange. It tastes like the orange nougaty chocolates you get in a Russell Stover's or Whitman sampler box. Ooh, so good. And these are protein bars that taste like a legit candy bar. I've got a bunch of Quest bars, I put up, and Quest bars are okay, but yeah, they're all right. But oh my gosh, my wife has to stand at the closet door with the broom and beat me with the broom handle to keep me out of the Built bars. They're that good. 130, 160 calories, really low calories, really low carbohydrates. If you're trying to watch your sugar because you have diabetes, if you're doing the keto diet thing, or if you're just low carbing, absolutely amazing, great product. Go to builtbar.com. Order your Built Bars there. Use the promo code RELENTLESS to save 10%. And again, also, all this is helping to go into the show, keep me on the air. Hope we end up with a better camera one day. We'll see. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, listening. It's been great. I love being able to do these updates with you. And just remember, as always, stay relentless. This is Relentless Dairy on podbean.com.